Welcome back to the Chad-DiMera channel. We have a massive breakdown for the Wednesday, June 17 episode, and the DiMera mansion is bursting at the seams with tension. Grab your coffee, and let's get into it. Let's kick things off with the absolute mess that is the EJ, Chad, Belle and Cat love square. Days, spoilers for June 17, reveal that EJ and Chad simply cannot stop thinking about the exact same women, and the psychological warfare between these two brothers is reaching a boiling point. We all saw that fun, wholesome baseball date where Chad and Belle got caught on the kiss cam. Well, EJ saw it too on TV, and what does our resident narcissist do? He immediately turns around and aggressively kisses Cat Green. Can you believe it? EJ is so incredibly fragile and threatened by his younger brother's happiness that he has to instantly mark his territory with Cat. But here's the kicker. Cat is far too smart for this nonsense and immediately calls him out on his transparent, jealous behavior. Amazing. I absolutely love that Cat isn't just rolling over for EJ's toxic charm. But let's be real for a second and talk about my guy, Chad DiMera. A lot of fans think Chad is just bouncing from woman to woman, but I'm telling you, it's definitely a tragic sacrifice. Chad is actively watching EJ parade around with Cat, the woman Chad genuinely had deep, profound feelings for. Remember, Chad had to walk away from Cat and sign a brutal custody agreement with Jack and Jennifer Devereaux just to keep his precious children, Thomas and Charlotte. He made the ultimate fatherly sacrifice. He gave up his own romantic happiness to protect his kids from being ripped away by Abigail's grieving parents. Chad's heart is completely shattered, but he is doing the right thing. And now he has to sit there and watch his smug, arrogant brother EJ try to seduce the woman he actually wants. It is absolutely heartbreaking to witness Chad suffer like this. EJ DiMera is the absolute worst, guys. He has a decades-long history of stealing women and playing God with people's lives. Remember how he manipulated Sammy Brady for years? Now he is doing the exact same thing to Cat, completely unaware that she is secretly an ISA operative working with Rafe to take down his illegal Versavix resurrection lab? EJ thinks he has Cat wrapped around his finger, but he is just a pawn in her mission. Meanwhile, EJ actually wants Belle Black. He completely ruined his relationship with Belle, and now that he sees Chad treating her right, his fragile ego can't handle it. EJ has Cat but wants Belle. Chad has Belle but wants Cat. Both of these DiMera men are stubbornly claiming that they aren't jealous, even a little bit. Yeah, right. They are both lying through their teeth. This slow-burn sibling rivalry is echoing the classic Stefano days, and I am here for every single second of it. Moving across town, we have a ridiculously awkward reckoning between Xander Cook and Johnny DiMera. Spoilers reveal that Xander actually tracks Johnny down to apologize for setting him up in that massive Titan publishing lawsuit involving Bonnie's plagiarized book. But don't give Xander any credit here. He isn't apologizing out of the goodness of his heart. He is only saying my bad because he found out there is absolutely no money left in the book deal. That's crazy. Xander is such a mercenary. He teamed up with Kate Roberts to completely destroy Johnny's career at DiMera, and the second the cash dries up, he tries to play the good guy. I think this was a huge mistake on the writer's part to let Xander off the hook so easily. Xander has a history of these half-baked, greedy schemes, dating back to his days trying to impress Victor Kiriakis, and he never truly learns his lesson. And you won't believe what happens next when you consider what Johnny is actually going through right now. Poor Johnny is currently dealing with the most horrific trauma imaginable. His beautiful wife, Chanel, has just been diagnosed with malignant breast cancer while pregnant, and his overbearing mother-in-law, Paulina, is aggressively bullying them to use EJ's untested, dangerous miracle drug instead of radiation. Johnny's entire world is collapsing around him. He is terrified of losing the love of his life and his unborn child. So for Xander to waltz in and casually apologize for a multi-million-dollar corporate sabotage scheme like it's no big deal, it is incredibly insulting. Johnny needs a break, and Salem needs to stop treating this legacy grandson of Marlena and Roman like a punching bag. But wait, the apology tour doesn't stop there. We also have Philip Kiriakis stepping up to apologize to Theo Carver. If you recall, Philip's unhinged girlfriend, Gabi Hernandez, went completely paranoid and accused sweet, innocent Theo of being the leak who told Philip about her bugging the Kiriakis office. We all know it was actually Anna DiMera who spilled the tea. Philip is now doing damage control for Gabi's toxic mess. Let me just say, Philip apologizing for Gabi's actions is a massive red flag. Philip has a horrible track record with women. Just look at his disastrous history with Chloe Lane and Belle Black. He always ends up bending over backward for toxic women, and Gabi is just dragging him down into her paranoid corporate espionage mud. Theo Carver is an absolute saint, and he does not deserve to be caught in the crossfire of the Kiriakis-DiMera war. Theo is currently carrying the heaviest burden in Salem. He is watching his resurrected mother, Lexi Carver, slowly deteriorate because Dr. Rolf's Versavic serum is failing. Theo's heart is breaking as he realizes he might lose his mother all over again, echoing the tragic brain tumor storyline from 2012. For Gabi to falsely accuse this pure-hearted legacy character of corporate espionage is disgusting. I am passionately defending Theo here. Philip's apology is the absolute bare minimum. Gabi needs to look in the mirror and realize that her ruthless ambition is destroying every single relationship she has left, including her bond with her daughter, Ariana! Speaking of Gabi, she is also busy trying to swat away Salem's biggest pest, Leo Stark. Spoilers tease that Leo is desperately trying to sink his claws into the Kiriakis-DiMera corporate war, while also obsessively stalking Javi and his new Texas firefighter boyfriend Gus. Gabi fiercely steps in and tells Leo to drop it and mind his own business. Good for her. If there's one thing Gabi excels at, it is protecting her family. Leo is a relentless cockroach who thrives on chaos. We all remember how he ruined Sonny Kiriakis' life and completely derailed Craig Wesley's marriage. Leo is terrified of being irrelevant, and seeing Javi move on with Gus is driving him insane. But Gabi is not going to let this little weasel destroy her cousin's chance at happiness. What do you guys think? Is Leo actually going to listen to Gabi, or is he going to double down and sabotage Gus's firefighter application? I am telling you, Leo is going to do something incredibly sinister. And what about this twisted DiMera love square? Do you think Chad will finally snap and confront EJ over Cat, or will EJ's massive ego cause him to self-destruct first? I predict that once Cat's Isa cover is blown, EJ is going to unleash a wrath we haven't seen since the golden era of Stefano DiMera. And my guy Chad will be right there to pick up the pieces and reclaim his DiMera throne. Let me know all your wild theories in the comments below.